And she can always stay in one of your bedrooms, Anthony. You have a big house. She can stay in one of your rooms upstairs on the second floor. And
I would have Britney over. I would have her over. I don't know if Lauren would be happy.
Why wouldn't she be happy? She's like
Britney might be doing weird things around the house. What if she's on?
Do you think she'll dance with knives?
What if she dances with knives and does some weird shit? My wife will be like, "What the hell are you doing?" Lauren will be like, "This is a problem."
I can see Lauren now going crazy.
With Britney in the house. I mean, I don't know. It might be an issue. I listen, Britney, you're always invited. I'm ready to shop.
I'll play a video for you guys. I want to get your questions
Yes.
on home. Just give me a second. Let it load up here.
No problem.
I gotta log in.
Okay. What is this?
So,
what are we looking at?
I'm not sure exactly how to describe this. I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. So I'll describe it to the audience that maybe just be listening. So it's a video I came across on Instagram.
Okay.
And it's guys standing really close to a van. And just watch.
Why?
You can see the video, Brad?
Yeah.
I can't see it.
You got this slide.
right.
Well, what do you think's happening? Why are they so close
Why?
to the van?
There's zombies and they're masturbating.
Is that a glory hole?
That Brown got it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Those are guys standing up close to a van. Their dicks are inside the fucking van, and there's women.
That's got to be a show or something.
There's multiple
Where's
clips.
that at? Where's that at? How about when we asking for?
So there's girls on the other side.
If you listen closely, you can hear the girls moaning.
How do you know they're girls?
That's in
Listen.
Pflugerville, Austin, Texas.
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
that's what that's at. Okay.
Brown,
Hey,
this
can I get a
van's heading to your house.
A pin or something?
A glory hole van. Interesting.
I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
But what is the point of it? What are the comments? Give me some of the
look
comments.
Look
What
at
do
this
you mean?
van.
What's the point?
Look at the van.
But
Look where-
who's on the other side? How do you know the girl that's there? Like,
Look,
how do you-
look, there's a
that's
whole
weird.
hold on. There's a whole page of who's in this. You see all these guys. It's obviously in Colombia where prostitution's legal, and this van just drives around, and guys just. It's a
yeah, but
glory
what if
hole
it's
van.
a dude on the other side? And
It's not. It's
how
just
do you know?
I'm showing you. Look
Hey,
at the story.
listen,
Yeah, but they
you know
don't
why
see the other
Daniel's so
side?
quiet?
God.
Daniel's so quiet because he probably been to that van already.
Listen, I mean,
Daniel
hold on.
Daniel said, well, Daniel thinks a mouth. That's what Daniel
I
said.
saw
A mouth is a
Porky,
mouth.
so,
That's
you
what
know,
he thinks.
this is.
There she is.
Yeah, they're showing pictures, but how do you know, as the one getting the fellatio, that there's a woman on the other
All
side?
right. I'm sure they have proof. I mean, geez.
I want to know.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got something to say. You guys are not going to disappoint me being on the show for the first time, and we're not going to get no Britney nothing, right?
Come on, stop that.
So
Eddie, come on.
that brings me to something, a news version. Before we get to the Britney clip of the week, what's it called? Daniel and Anthony are always concerned that Britney might be going through all of her money. And I read an article that Britney Spears continues to burn through her once vast fortune. Meanwhile, her financial woes just got worse, with the IRS claiming she owes $600,000 in back taxes.
There you go.
That's a night out for her.
Fears are mounting. The troubled songbird could wind up totally broken, even homeless, unless she finds a way to stem the cash bleed before it's too late. Sources tell the National Enquirer. People around Britney are seriously alarmed because this isn't just one tax bill or a bad month, says an insider. The money has been flying out the door for a long time, and it's finally catching up with her. So she takes her friends on vacation. Here. Oops, I Did It Again singer love 5-star vacations.
Oh, boy.
With her whole entourage.
I'm concerned.
She thinks
I listen, Eddie
she
Brown.
thinks
What do you
nothing
guys?
of spending $50,000 for a private plane to take them down to Mexico,
Yeah, we see it.
and $20,000 a night for a villa.
Yeah, but you got. What do you guys say?
Okay, but she's not making any money.
Yeah, exactly. I feel
She's got to be making from royalties.
But I feel a bit guilty watching her every week because
I don't feel guilty.
I mean, as you can see, Eric loves her. I actually loved Britney too.
Now you loved Britney. Now you don't love her anymore.
No, what I do, but I feel
But
like
why?
I feel like we're watching a train wreck every time we're watching these videos. I feel like this woman's like pleading for help.
Now there is one shining moment here. While she expects to get a chunk of change from her biopic that's being adapted from her memoir, The Woman in Me, which I think we should get and just read from. That won't come close to covering what she owes, says the insider. Unless something changes fast, she really could burn
She
through
may
it
need to
outright.
do a Vegas
She
tour
could do
again.
another
A Vegas,
residency
a
in Vegas.
residency in Vegas.
So now, with that being said, we can easily now do.
And she can always stay in one of your bedrooms, Anthony. You got a big house. She can stay in one of your rooms upstairs on the second floor. And
I would have Britney over. I would have her over. I don't know if Lauren would be happy, but I'd have
Why
her.
wouldn't she be happy? She doesn't
Because
like Britney
Britney might be
Spears?
doing weird things around the house. What if she's on
Do you think
drugs?
she'll dance with knives?
What if she danced with knives and does some weird shit? My wife will be like, "What the hell are you doing?" Lauren will be like, "This is a problem."
Is it?
I think it is.
I can see Lauren now going crazy.
Yeah, with Britney in the house. I mean, I don't know. It might be an issue. Listen, Brittany, you're always
That'd be
invited.
hilarious.
I'll invite a Shabbos or something. Here you go. What's this? This is
That's
this
funny.
week?
Oh, I love her.
Oh, here she goes.
Britney.
Oh, my. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Oh, my.
What?
Yeah, she's on crack or something.
I'm telling you.
She's my hot mess of the week. I love her.
And I love what she's wearing.
Yeah, but
So, by the way, why you understand, she's in a villa in Mexico. I know where she's at. She's at like Las Ventanas. I recognize this hotel.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
or the one
you're
and
familiar with that. You're
Or the
familiar.
one and only Palmilla. Those are the two big ones in Mexico. I'm trying to figure out why the audio is so loud.
does she have a boyfriend right now, Brittany? Or is she dating anyone right now?
Probably a 21-year-old or
She's got to be on
something.
some ketamine.
She's
or
on
something.
something. I mean, she's clearly on
She's
something.
high on life.
Shut up, Eric. You keep saying that. This woman's ill.
Yeah, no, it's something wrong with her. It
Something's
really
wrong.
is
And
something wrong
Brittany,
with her.
again, I implore you every week. We love you, but if you're on something, maybe go seek some help.
Well, they love you, Brittany.
We love you.
They
Brittany.
love you.
I do. I know. I love your videos, but I feel like I'm watching a hot mess going on here.
Brown's like, they love you, not me.
They love you, Brittany. They love you.
Brown acts like he doesn't like it. Brown, let me tell you a story about Brown. Brown
don't even start. Don't
yeah, I'm
even
going to start. Brown got me into. Brown now doesn't like Bieber because Bieber made some sort of comment that pissed Brown off. But Brown got me into
No, he
Justin Bieber,
harmonized it. He
and
harmonized
I'm a Justin Bieber fan.
I wouldn't
because of
disclose
Brown.
that publicly.
I am. Brownie was a Bieber fan, and he made me into a huge Bieber believer.
Oh, God.
I'm a beaver
Yeah, nah,
eater.
he-
Does that
he
count
plays
for
Beaver
anything?
not-
Beaver eater.
I love beaver. No?
Oh wait,
Do you
Brownie,
love beaver?
He's got a story to
Not
tell.
that
I got
beaver.
a story to tell when we went to somebody's house and a wallet got stolen. If we want to talk
No,
about
let's
it.
not
Oh,
do that.
Jesus!
Oh, let's not
I
go
don't
there.
have
I
to
gotta
go
go take care of my
there.
kids.
Jesus.
I gotta take care of my kids.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we're not bringing that
Anyway.
stuff up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think
We're
we
not
should
bringing
go
that
to
up.
another clip. That's what I think.
Okay, let's go to another clip quickly.
Yeah, I love you guys.
I love you,
Let me
Brownie.
go take care of my
Eddie,
kids.
you
I'll
could
talk to
stay
you
on.
guys later.
Brittany loves you, too.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Let's see what this is.
I need it now because people can't wait. People can't wait.
Oh my God, this is bad. I don't know where you get these.
I get them now.
Because they're on your algorithm.
Yeah, I just get nothing but people having sex in public.
It's crazy.
Nice. Very, very nice.
I mean, what? They couldn't just wait? Jesus.
I know, but I mean, it's funny. It's like, why is that crazy? They are living the best time of their life.
Anthony,
Oh my
We've
God,
all- we've
Anthony,
all
you make
done
it
it in
sound
a
like
car
you never had
once.
sex in the car before.
I was a young man.
Well,
I
they're
wouldn't
probably
do
a
it
young
now
couple.
in my older
They're probably a
years.
young couple.
Hold on, Anthony. While
I
you're
guarantee
watching
you
it,
all
I
of us
want
have
you.
had sex
I want
in the car
Anthony to
before,
give me
so I don't
sound
want to hear it.
Where have you had sex in the car, Corrales? Where?
in the back seat or the front seat.
Have you done in the
Many
front?
times.
Okay, in the front and the back?
Well, when I had the Prelude, it had a sunroof, so she would stick her head out of the sunroof and she would just drive me.
Or her legs the other way around.
That's good. That's very good. But Eddie, have you done it in the front of your house in a car? Where's been the weirdest car experience of your life? Have you done it at your house? Have you done it outside a restaurant? Where did you guys have to do it now?
Ignore that. Go ahead. Ignore that.
Why? What do you mean ignore it?
I asked him to mute him, so I just ignore it. I'm just trying to fix our audio problem.
No problem. Eddie, where's the craziest place you've done it in your car? Outside of a restaurant? Outside of a beach? Where?
We don't hear him. Unmute yourself.
Oh,
Eddie. I think I
unmute
muted
yourself,
you.
Eddie. You're muted.
I
Sorry
just said
about
on
that.
mute. Can you hear me?
Now
Yeah,
we
that
can
was
hear
my
you.
fault.
We have technical difficulties for a second, but go on.
No, it was the one I told you. The one when I opened my sunroof and
But where were you? Where was the car located?
it was right by Sky Lake Mall and
Oh.
one of the lakes that they had one of the little parking lots there on the side.
Oh, okay. I know where you're talking
Right
about. Listen, you guys.
There was this one time I borrowed Daniel's truck.
Oh, did you?
I left evidence for
Lord.
him.
Oh, yeah. I remember that story. I feel like.
R.I.P.
My Cadillac Escalade.
Did he? What did he leave for you?
He actually still left some of the jizz on the car.
No, he
Gave it
didn't.
back, and it was. I
He's
was like,
lying
what's
about
this
that
jizz?
part.
Did it?
That's
Really?
not-
There was
No,
some
it was just
jizz
a
on the
condom
car.
wrapper. It was a condom wrapper.
Oh, just
disgusting.
the wrapper.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Not
tell
the
you-
actual condom.
I'm going to tell you the craziest
No,
place
no.
for me, and I'm going to divulge it here. It was in a bedroom. It was under my sheets.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
In a bed.
shut up.
I did
You're
it
so
in a bed.
stupid.
Deeper with
He's-
Daniel.
Depth with Daniel.
Getting deeper.
Getting deeper with Daniel.
Tell us more, Daniel.
Tell us more,
And your
Dan.
sheets.
Yeah.
Your dirty, dirty sheets.
I laid on her bosom. She read me a novel.
Well,
So nice. Oh,
You get all those weird
Load of
sex
tweak-
videos now. I find that interesting.
Yeah, the next clip. Yeah, you watch one, you get 100 of them.
I got it.
So the next one is what the meth. This has been a theme. I get these too. I find these people high on drugs in the craziest situations. This happens to be two people in a wheelchair.
Geographic, in the concrete wastelands, two female tweakers engage in a territorial dispute. Armed with wheelchairs and confidence, they circle aggressively. Threat calls
The
are
narrative is very
exchanged,
impressive.
none of which affect the outcome. The battle ends in a draw, as both roll away, convinced they absolutely won. On this episode,
Oh my God.
I love it. It says, well, I just found my new favorite channel. Thank you, Tweaker Geographic.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so good.
Yo,
So-
Eric, you watch some disturbing ass
I'm
shit.
telling
It
you.
finds me. You know what it is? I'll tell you what's happened. So over the last 6 months we've been doing the show, part of my research is finding things on Twitter and Instagram, on Facebook. So once you start finding this weird stuff, it started with me trying to find funny things for Halloween, because we were trying to find funny clips for Halloween. Me and Danny were looking at movies and funny things, and I was searching weird things. So I just started getting crazy shit on my algorithm. So I didn't stop changing. Then I started finding these girls that were in jail. Like it was like some sort of like app where you can give these girls monies and have relationships with women that were in jail. Like, hi, my name is Minnie. I got petty larceny. I get out in a couple of months and I like to have a good time. I mean, so now I get some crazy things like that. But
Once it goes on your algorithm, it's on your algorithm.
But the people having sex, I just think is funny because I don't get it all the time. Then all of a sudden I'll get like 3 or 4 in a row. Like I got the
Still
van.
the craziest one you got was the one outside the supermarket where he's just pounding her.
I
outside
mean,
the
there's
door.
people just walking by.
Yeah,
I mean,
people just walking by. Did you see that one, Eddie, where they're banging outside like a supermarket in a car and he's just got her legs in the air, just door open?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't see that one.
That one was weird. That one was crazy. I mean, that was a little much.
No, I do get all kinds of things. Now, this one is really just because, like, when you were a kid, VHS was a thing.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, this is not a movie, right? So, but you would record things, and I thought this meme really hit it. VHS Roulette, a very dangerous game to play. Is it porn? Or is it a birthday party? Because you can't tell unless you look at the side, and sometimes there's no writing on it. You're like, well, what the hell? How many time you got a stack of tapes? You're like, well, what is this? What's on it? And you got to put it in. And like, oh, you know, it could be mom and dad having sex. Or it could be a birthday party. It could be a bar mitzvah.
don't know.
It could be a wedding. Or it could be Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anything. So when I started laughing because I remember my dad would have tapes and there'd be like 3 things, right? You do extended play and they'd be like Grease and Back to the Future and all the movies we used to watch, or, you know, Revenge of the Nerds, Willy Wonka, my sister would watch.
I used to have VHS tapes with 3 movies on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All 3 of those movies would be on there. But sometimes
But now if you found them, you couldn't even
Well,
play
I
them.
And then I
remember-
taped them over with porn.
Yeah.
Then I'd tape it over with.
But that's
you
what
know.
happened. So one day we came home from school and we picked the tape that we thought was the one we were always watching, and my dad had put like something similar, and it was a porn. It was porn.
Oh, your dad was a horny guy?
Sorry, R.I.P. Pop. I'm sorry to divulge that we found your porn, but yeah, I've never been the same ever since.
It was a big
Never.
moment.
My eyes were opened that day.
Yeah.
I saw things I never saw.
saw the
I saw
light.
before.
You saw the light.
I saw
light.
it all. It went me down the path. I got addicted right away. Immediately, I had to watch it all the time.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I mean, this is becoming dead.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't
Having
think
fun.
you are.
Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You'll never know.
What else we got?
I mean, there's all kinds of things. We kind of got off script today as far as Pat, but I was seeing some of these things. Like I thought because Brown was here, this one was good. I love this guy. I don't know if you follow him. This is one of those things that I kind of get. I kind of follow. He's kind of like he's really a gamer. But some of the stuff he talks about I think is really cool. So I'm just gonna mute it really quickly and play. He'll listen. Just listen to what he has to say.
Friends that you grew up with, you know, the ones you experienced life with, that
made you who you are.
you don't see anymore. You don't communicate with really anymore. But they're out there, they're in this world. I don't want to lose sight of how important these people are to us. I bet you can name several off the top of your head. The ones you rented 80s horror films from Blockbuster with, the ones you played Double Dragon with on the living room floor in Tecmo Bowl for the first time on the NES. The ones you rode bikes with across the city and did some real Goonies type shit until the streetlights came on. The ones you listened to
Now you can
like
see why I wanted
Dr.
Brownie
Dre's
to hang out.
Chronic, Snoop Dogg's doggy style with, the ones you had sleepovers with, and y'all fell asleep with the lights on because you were just watching Nightmare on Elm Street 3. We don't see these people anymore, but that doesn't mean that they're not as important to us as they ever were. These are the same people you could see today, knowing you hadn't had a conversation with them in 20 years, pick right back up like you'd never not seen them. These people were instrumental in who you are today.
And it was just a select crew, you know what I mean?
Oh, very small.
And you didn't
And
get
you
to
guys
choose
still
this
have that
like
crew.
too
No.
much.
Yeah,
The
vicinity.
people
I
around
love
you
it.
that you somewhat clicked with.
Yeah, this was vicinity.
Yeah, that became your gang, bro. And anyone outside of that gang, you were like, fuck them. Not knowing that the dude over there could be your best friend in 5 years.
That's right. Hey, man, shout them out, man.
Yeah.
Holler at them, tag them in this video or whatever, send them a text.
These are all the people that have went through the things that we talk about on this podcast together.
I can name a few off the top of my head. James, Anthony, Byron, Ronnie.
Mine was Alex, Josh, Evan, Dan.
I don't want them to go through the whole list, but I
that's
can do the same thing. So I have friends of mine, like the crew was Scott, John, Tim, like my buddy James, his brother Sean, like, we hung out like all the time. Like that was the crew. Those are the people we hung out with
Little
the most.
gangbang buddies.
Oh, whatever. I mean, they all have their own friends. You have friends group within a friends
Did you
group.
guys ever touch each other inappropriately?
Why would you go there? You guys are assholes.
my God.
I mean, seriously. I mean, you do it all the time. You want to suck on my fat too? You want to do that too?
I don't want to say you don't have fat anymore.
I mean,
You look
I do.
fantastic.
I do.
No, you don't have fat.
Anthony, if he
wanna
wants to
lick
play
my
spin
nipple?
the bottle with his friends, leave him alone, man.
You were just about to shout
so
out.
mean.
Hey, you know what?
You were just about to
You know
shout
what?
out
I wanna say
Brownie
something.
and Ross and all those guys.
Yes, Eddie.
I want to say something to Eric. Eric, I saw your whole journey through your whole thing, bro. That must have been very difficult. I know your wife posted a bunch of things that I saw on Instagram and Facebook. Dude, congratulations, man. That's
Thank
amazing
you.
what you did and what you went through. It's crazy, but it was really nasty when Anthony fucking asked Daniel to suck your fat.
You should have heard what my mom said when you heard it.
His mom was
wrong with
upset with
sucking
that
some
comment, Eddie. His
And
mom
my sister.
Yeah, but if you watch the clip, honestly, I was complimenting them the whole time. It's just
Yes, you were.
I was complimenting him, and I just said at the end, once he showed the actual fat that was going to, I just, I thought at the moment it was just a funny comment to make. I wasn't trying to be rude even there. I mean, obviously.
No, I didn't take it that way.
But your mom, his mom got offended.
I appreciate it, Eddie. My goal now is really to share my journey with as many people as possible. I'm getting ready to start my own channel called The Thick and Thin of It, where I'm going to talk more about my journey and start kind of talking about the things that I do to stay healthy on a regular
Are you
basis.
trying to leave us on the side? What if that blows up and we're not as blown up as the other one?
I mean, you can always come onto my show. I mean, it's not really a show. It's just
Damn.
it's just an
Daniel.
Instagram page currently, but it could eventually be a
Daniel,
podcast.
Eric's sort of trying to venture off from us.
I'm going to
he's gotta do
Podfest. I'm literally going to Podfest this week so I can learn how to be a better podcaster so I don't have to do it with these two idiots anymore.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Oh, Daniel, what do you think
Eric,
about
Eric,
this?
I think
one
it's great.
question, though.
I think
One
it's great
question,
that
Eric,
Yeah.
for you.
Daniel, we might have to. Well, what are we going to have to venture off as the Rosenfield brothers or
for
something?
it.
But
I'm
we
all
wouldn't
for
know
it.
how to do anything of the techie stuff. We'd be fine.
You'll figure it out. Eddie, what was your question?
The question was, did you give your wife a big hug and a kiss because that woman stood by your side?
You have
through this
no
whole
idea. You have
thing?
no
It
idea,
was
Eddie,
so
how much.
supportive. It was amazing, dude. Wendy, she's awesome.
Yeah, you have no idea the level of love I have for my wife for many reasons. Not even so much this. I mean, anybody who knows my relationship with my wife and like my relationship with our families together, and even if you've been to my wedding, then you know that it was a rough start. And the fact that we're still together is just a testament of the love that we have for each other. And there's no other person that this journey that I'm on that I'd wanted to be on it with her. Look, we all have our faults. I do. She sees mine. I see hers.
I'm about to tear.
And, I truly have mad love for my wife. Yeah. She is the person for me. I am so happy I found her. I don't know what I'd be without her. So, yeah, I mean, you're 100% correct.
So you love your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Well, somebody has to.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
and that is the thick and thin of it. Now,
he's already. Daniel, you see what he's doing there?
But I could never leave these guys. I love it too much. I love the uncomfortable, the fighting, the inbreeding that happens here is just too much for me. I love it. I love it too much. With that being said, when I leave today, I'm taking the microphones with me because I paid for them. I'm just going to take them. I need them now. And the sound soundboard. I just need to borrow it. Just kidding. But today we talked a lot about friends and fandom. It's funny because we talk about friends, the friends that we remember that we were friends with as kids, the ones that kind of made us like our gang, right? You have Brown and Eddie and Ross and people that you're still friends with. I know, like even Mike, who was part of the group, and someone you think of because he was part of all that.
Oh, we spent a lot of time with
your
your
friends, like that was
time.
that was the crew.
No last names.
Yeah. Oh, no last name.
You can bleep out his last name.
But yeah, we spend a lot of time. Listen, I agree with. Listen, that video was beautiful. I love. Me. I'm a sap for those kind of things. Listen, my friends are just as important to me as my family.
I agree.
They are.
Remember, one day, family. Look, we have a life cycle.
Yeah.
So our family came first.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna have at the end is the gang, the friends, the relationships. Because at the end, you have kids, but if you don't have kids like myself, it's really just it's the friends.
mean, listen, we've all gone in our own. Listen, Eddie was gone for many years, and he was in the air. He was in the Coast Guard. He was in Alaska. He was in Texas. He was in where else were you, Eddie? I mean,
were you military?
Texas. I was in D.C. I worked at the White House.
He worked. Yeah, he's Eddie's.
Are you still in the Are you still in the military?
No, he's retired.
No.
What were you?
That's a whole nother podcast.
I don't know if I can flip this. Can I flip it?
You can if you hit the.
Oh wait, maybe.
You can just turn your camera around and show us.
Flip.
There you go.
Yeah, there's his military stuff.
Sweet. What was your rank?
He was Coast Guard.
Okay, I don't know that. I'm asking.
I retired as an E6.
Okay, cool.
But that's. Hold on. Let me see if we have time. Turn the light on.
We have time for you, Eddie.
We have
after all the nice things you just said about me. You could do anything you like. Go for it.
All this, man. Listen,
that's awesome.
But
sweet. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service. We love you, Eddie. But the point I wanted to make is, Eddie's the type that we went years at times without speaking to each other. Especially, Eddie was away. Eddie was married. He went through a divorce. He had we all have our shit. I mean, I went to law school. I lost a brother. Eddie was there during my brother lost because that was before he ever moved. But but our stories. There's certain friends that you don't have to talk to for 2 years,
right?
And you get on the phone,
right?
It's like no time has passed.
Yeah.
And Eddie's always been that for one of those for me. So is Brown. Obviously, Daniel and I have done a good job at maintaining our friendships over the last 4 years.
Even though you didn't invite me to your bachelor party.
Oh, my God. Let's not get started here, Eddie. Let's not talk about this right now. That's another whole episode in itself.
Anthony, I can't believe you would do that.
No, nothing. All we did was pray and relax.
Okay.
Read.
Okay.
Did you guys watch?
Shut up, Daniel, because you were mad at him for not inviting me. Okay. What the hell is wrong with you?
No, but the point of the matter is...
I heard you guys were watching Knight Rider.
Yeah.
No?
The point of the matter is there's certain friends that you have in life that just, they stand the test of time. Do you know what the way I look at it? And I don't know if you guys do this. I think about my groomsmen at my wedding. Every one of them I'm still very close with today. From my wedding 23 years ago, are still my closest friends today, and including my brothers who were my groomsmen.
Well, we talked about this. This says a lot about you as a person. As frustrating as Anthony can be as a human being, and you just want to slap him in his stupid little face, you can't help but love him. That's it.
I want to slap him in the face every time I see him.
But you love him. That's part of his charm. Strangely enough, we're just all
my friends know I will do anything for them. Again, your friends are very close to your family. Like obviously your family's first, but my friends. Listen, your friends are a pivotal part of who you are. And Daniel's done a great job maintaining all his friends for the last 30, 35. I mean, Daniel does. Yep. Daniel's still friends with. Daniel sort of taught me that mantra. Daniel's had the same friends for 40 fucking years.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about before. Dave, Peter, Sebastian.
Yeah, it's the same group.
Yeah, it's the same.
Wait, hey, Daniel, is Peter still your best friend?
I have a lot of very close friends. It's hard to say who's the best friend.
Daniel's got sub crews. Daniel's got there's the crew, then there's the douche crew. There's
you always have
crew.
the original crew, and you have all the sub.
Friend.
Yeah, I mean Peter. Yeah, I mean I would agree with that.
Peter's a very good friend.
But it's funny. The reason I brought up friends and fandom because we were talking about that is that something that Daniel's dad sent him. Sports fan psychology. Why are we like this? Right? Daniel's dad had some extreme questions about fandom.
Oh yeah.
Daniel, what did your dad
it's just
say?
My father for years has always been saying that it's weird that we're fanatical. Especially my brother and myself, we're fanatical fans, and then obviously there's something wrong with it. Just like there was something wrong with me being a horror movie buff. My father always thought it was wrong, and I need to see a psychiatrist. That was my father. So my father was nice enough to send me a video on the psychology of a fan. a fanatical fan, and that we have to be part of a tribe, and that we have to feel we belong, and it's like it's a whole brainwashing, and I don't think it's like that. I mean, I think that we just enjoy. It's like entertainment. We just enjoy
it's our
something.
form of entertainment.
We followed
That's
it.
the way
It's kind of like when we used to watch. Dallas back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I love Dallas.
Yeah.
I was a loyal.
It's no different. I agree with you. That's
no,
always been
there
my
are some
argument.
similarities.
You're
in
going to
that.
compare your fandom to the Dallas TV
No,
show?
I think what he's
but
trying
I
to say is, and tell me if I'm wrong, Dan, is when someone says you're a fanatical about sports, some people are movie buffs.
Right.
Some people are history buffs. All
People
it
can be
is our
fanatical.
form of entertainment.
That's correct.
To me, it's a story. There's
But
a storyline.
after I watch a movie, I don't go and sulk in my room with the lights
well,
off
you might,
for 3 days.
you might
Some
watch an
people do.
emotion. You never watched an emotional movie.
Sure,
when
but
you're
I'm not
sulking?
upset for 3 days.
Okay, well, you got a point there. Maybe I do get
But
a little.
there's
Oh,
a
no,
connection.
I'm a movie crier.
Yeah.
When
if the movie's good, I'm gonna cry. I'm okay with
it.
Hold on.
I cry.
Eddie, have you ever been on a plane?
What movie?
I've been on a plane where I've cried on a plane, and I'm trying to hold back, and other people, I'm like, oh, Jesus.
That's because you're gay.
And people are walking past me. No, but I'm serious. And
Daniel, that's because
Hold
you're
on.
gay.
But you know what? Something else we're missing. It's also a part of a community. I mean, there is Eddie, and Eddie can attest to this, being as big of a fan he is. Eddie, how great is the community when we see each other at the airport? When we see each other,
It's a connection. It's
there's
like
a connection.
It's a fraternity over here. It's a fraternity.
Fucking believable.
It is. It's unbelievable, and there is a feeling with it, and you sort of get the other fans. Like, all I know is when you're at an away stadium and you see your fans. And you guys look at each other. There's just a look you give each other. It's an understanding.
And it's the same look when you're a Dolphins fan. You look at each other.
Even
Fuck you.
here.
Fuck you. We're a Dolphins fan. Take off that shirt, asshole.
I live
to
a
it.
little bit
Fuck
west
you.
of Orlando.
Yeah.
Like Orlando's probably like 20 minutes east from me.
Yeah.
I live in Groveland.
Okay.
But I have my flags on my car.
Yeah.
And everywhere I've been driving lately,
Honk,
I've been
honk.
getting honks.
Yeah,
of course.
fucking
No,
It's the
thrown out.
best.
UCF
I'm
Knights,
like,
baby.
yeah, let's go, baby.
No, they're trying to tell you UCF Knights. That they're honking. UCF Knights.
UCF Knights.
What's their logo? I don't
The
know.
Knights. They're the Knights. It's black
okay.
and gold. You got the
Okay.
helmet. It's like a helmet.
Yeah, they look like the Vegas one.
Oh, they
Kind
look
of,
yeah,
yeah,
they
they do
similar to
kinda look
Vegas,
like
yeah.
that.
But no, listen, Dad gets a little what's it called about that stuff. Listen, it's
Are
no,
we
it's-
brainwashed?
No,
Are
Yes.
we?
no.
Okay, we're
Yes.
not.
No.
I
You
agree.
take it too far.
No.
I agree.
Hold on. I will tell you, this is the problem with fandom. And Daniel suffered it from the beginning of the year because, and you look, we said the Canes were going to be good. We say that every year.
Yeah, we did well.
But,
You
but,
and I
but,
did-
but
we
we
did
both,
terrible with our
I had them
predictions.
going undefeated, and I
Yes,
said they
you
might
did.
stumble in a couple of games because it happened. But like in the beginning of the year, Daniel looked at his Dolphins team and said, wow, this team can win a Super Bowl. Now, as much as a fan as I am of the Buccaneers, that's the only other thing I can have it compared to, is that I didn't look at the roster and go, damn, we can win a Super Bowl. I thought we were good. It didn't turn, and we looked that way in the beginning. It didn't end up that way. But like Daniel, to the very bitter end of, no, there's still a chance we can do a run like the Miracle Giants. I'm like,
Oh, he was comparing us to that Giants.
yeah, I'm like,
2007 Giants.
With Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, right?
a
So
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Okay, Eric, I'm gonna say something right quick. Just to compare the two brothers, right? Anthony and Daniel.
He's right.
Daniel
I know where he's going.
fucking thinks the Dolphins are gonna win the Super Bowl every
Not
year.
every
Yes,
year.
yes,
That's not
yeah.
true.
Anthony thinks the Hurricanes are gonna win the national championship.
yes,
I
yeah,
do.
correct, right.
I
It's the
do.
same, but different.
Or at least the ACC
and you know
championship.
what?
Or at least the
And
ACC
Anthony,
championship.
Hold on, when I was talking to Anthony earlier today, he goes, "Well, we're in the Natty. He goes, I gotta get one right."
Out of the last 30 years.
So hold on. So next time the Dolphins make it, if they
Right.
make it to the
Dan's
playoffs,
like,
or
"I
they
told
win
you
one
so."
playoff game,
Yeah.
and Daniel's gonna be like, "I told you."
Yeah, I told you after 35
He
years.
can finally be
something
right.
like
He can finally be right. Finally,
Yeah.
finally, after all these years, I was fucking right.
that. Yeah, no, when's the last time we won a playoff game? Just to reiterate.
2001.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's
So
great.
also being
We've been there 4 more times.
Okay.
also along with the getting deeper with Daniel. Daniel has a new year, new body sort of vibe and mantra. I think I've inspired him. I think I've inspired Daniel to get into the sexiest body that he could possibly ever have because he's upset that I now look better than him. Now, he may say I'm uglier
he
than
does.
he may think that I'm uglier than him, but I now have a sexier body
body,
than
okay.
him. Now,
Right.
now with all that being said, Daniel had a he sent me a motivational video. He says, "Is this supposed to motivate me or get me horny?"
Okay.
Because damn, the jumping,
Well,
I love it.
me see.
So
I mean, watch this. This is nuts.
let's see what Daniel sent
This
me.
is in
I was confused and jerking off at the same
on the
time.
mat and begin a very gentle bouncing up and down. As you get
Make it
better,
happen.
lift one leg up, and as it tires, alternate
That's the way
legs.
we like to.
And simply bounce. Holding it there.
And you say I have some weird
And
shit on my
just simply
algorithm?
bounce.
I've never seen anything quite like this
When
in
you
my
get to
entire
a
life.
more advanced degree,
Wait, he
you can
sent
lift
you this?
both legs
He
up
sent
and
this
put
to
your
me.
body into a V shape.
This is the type of exercise Daniel's going to be doing this year to get into the best shape
Your hands
possible.
next to you on the
It's my motivation.
Daniel saw this, goes, I think I can do this.
I will tell you, Eric, I have committed, and it's not
Committed to
just,
what?
It's not just my Canes. If my Canes win
Oh,
it next
Jesus.
Monday, and your motivation that I've now been watching you
Okay.
for the last, I am going to become an Adonis like yourself.
No,
I
you're
am
not.
changing my life.
I don't believe you.
If the Canes
You
win the
can't- you don't
championship
have-
on Monday,
you don't have the
I am
discipline.
doing it. And I remember I said it here, F your feelings. If the Canes win the championship, I am quitting smoking.
Oh, my
I
God.
am going into workout mode.
Oh,
I'm
my
going to be a
God.
I
beast
thought
up
you
in this.
quit smoking already.
I've sort of had a relapse. a
Nicotine
little,
visited
Eric.
him, knocked on the door, and was like, hey, nicotine.
Yeah, I've had
nicotine.
I've had a little bit of a relapse,
Hey.
Eddie.
on,
I'm
just one
sorry.
puff.
But with that said, if the Canes win, I am committed to changing my bloody
Why
life.
do you need the Canes
know
to
why?
win to do that?
Because,
Just commit to yourself
You know what?
now.
I'll tell you something. I like to make
Exactly.
I like to make deals
You
with
make an
myself.
excuse.
I
You
like
want
to,
an out.
No, I like to make deals
So
on
what
things.
happens if the Canes lose? You're just going to
No,
smoke more cigarettes
no,
and
if-
eat
okay,
pancakes?
it's
I'm
not
going to smoke
about-
2 packs a day.
No, if the Canes
I'm going to
lose,
suck more dick than I've ever sucked
no,
before.
if the Canes lose, I'm still going to change my lifestyle, but it won't be as aggressive as if they win.
Oh, jeez.
Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Wow, he's just, you know why? Because if they lose, he's going to be so goddamn sad he's going to need to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. That's it. He's going to be like, oh, god damn it, how dare me. I'm going to go in my room for 3 days, don't bother me, and turn off the lights and smoke cigarettes.
Oh, my God.
Don't
say
talk
that.
to me.
Don't talk. Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, jeez.
God
Well,
damn
I'm
it,
rooting for you,
Mario.
Anthony. I am rooting for you. I want him to win.
Yes.
All of us, and for your health.
Oh, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, Daniel.
Okay.
I
Give
and
back
for your
that girl
health.
in a trampoline.
Daniel, that was nice.
That was
Thank you.
nice
It's
of
very
you, brother.
thoughtful. I know.
That
You
was
never
nice.
say
Eddie,
nice things.
Eddie,
He
you
does
need
it.
that New Year's resolution too. I've seen.
Oh,
you.
yeah, you're getting chunky,
need
Eddie.
it.
We can say it on TV.
Wow.
You're chunky
We
as
need
fuck,
it.
Eddie.
Damn.
You should
We
be
both
watching
need
it.
it.
You
Take
should
that.
be watching.
We gonna go there?
Yeah, you
Do it.
you should be watching Eric and be inspired.
Wow.
Be inspired by Eric.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it
he's
thinking?
thinking? He's thinking about what to say, and he's like, "I don't want to go as far as I usually would because we're on a podcast."
No, I'm not gonna
I
say
know
anything.
him
I
so
know.
well.
Actually, you know what? No, but I
Say
do,
it.
I
Do
do
it.
go to the gym.
Okay.
I do go to the
You,
gym.
you
I
see
know
a
I've
guy
gotten
named
little
Jim?
heavy.
Did I hear that correctly? Did he say you see a guy named Jim? No.
Huh?
He's messing. Do you see a guy named Jim? Do you see a guy named Jim, or do you go to the gym?
Which is it?
No, I go to the gym.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. Okay.
I go to the gym.
Okay.
And I'm trying to lose some weight. Yes, I gained.
You
a
have to
little
go a
weight,
little
but,
more often. Go a little more
That's
often.
great.
Watch what you're eating.
It's okay.
But if you guys don't know,
Hold on, I want to give Eddie some advice here.
okay.
You don't need to go to the gym to lose weight.
Oh,
You just
There
need to
you go.
walk.
just walk. Eddie.
Just walk. Walk for 30 minutes every day outside.
There you go.
You know what my problem is?
and make better choices with your food.
Oh,
Doesn't have
Exactly,
to
that's
change. Not
my
change
problem.
everything. But like if you go to fast food,
And
eliminate
just
it.
to throw in-
Make your own food.
and I don't know if anybody knows.
Eric.
I want to throw
Eric,
this.
I'm a chef, bro.
He's
Oh,
a
then you
chef.
can make
I
your own
don't
food.
like
Then
He
you
is the most.
Okay,
he is
great.
No, I
the
know,
best
but
cook you will
I
ever
don't
meet
like
in your life.
eating-
Just so you know.
I try to eat healthy, but it's kind of hard to sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I like my.
Give him advice, Eric.
You know,
Give
he
him
is
advice,
retired.
Eric.
You know
He
what
is
that thing
retired.
I used to eat all the time? Back in the day.
Eric-
what was it?
Eric
What was it
will walk
called?
you through this, Eddie.
What was it? I used to eat it all the time. Pussy. Yeah, that's what it was. If you just eat pussy, you're gonna lose a ton of weight. I promise. I promise. No calories. It's got a lot of flavor depending on the pussy, but it's and the time of day. And it's never
I've
know.
had some fishy ones. Back in the day.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
I love that scene from Dust
If
Till
we
Dawn.
don't have it, you don't want it.
If you can
No,
find cheaper at
but-
pussy, fuck it.
But it must. But to Eddie's credit, Eddie is one of the best cooks I've ever met in my life.
Okay,
I mean, it's just a phenomenal chef.
Look, I always tell people to start with editing what you eat every day and look at it. Once you have it all written down, everything, the snacks, the drinks, every little thing you put in your body, write it down for a week and then look at it. Go, oh shit, I can remove this or this or this, and go slow. It doesn't have to be overnight. I mean, I was fat my entire life. So, I mean, like...
you were fat?
No, I wasn't fat. I was fat.
Okay.
Omar made my clothes. You know, Omar the tent maker? Yeah, I was good friends. I was good friends with him. I was living in a tent, and I was wearing it. It was fantastic. I just had my own place to live everywhere I went.
Couldn't you just say big and tall? Isn't that like the joke? Like, I don't know.
No, it's Omar the tent maker. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
it's
back
I've never
like
heard of
bigger,
that.
Bigger and taller.
You remember?
Jolly Green White Boy? Shut up.
Don't you remember?
I love it. It
Don't
calls
you remember
you
Bobos? Back in the day, sneakers were called the really cheap sneakers like Voigt. Voight, the
Zips.
We called them Bobos. Bobos.
I know.
They really
Eddie,
look so good.
You're doing what I do with
Bobos.
Eric a lot.
They really
I
look
oftentimes
so
have no clue what he's talking
Bobos.
about.
They cost $1.99.
I don't remember
Bobos.
this.
Oh, gee, God.
You don't know the Bobo song?
No, I do not know the Bobo song.
It was like the shoes you bought at Kmart. Remember back in the day, we'd had the Velcro wasn't individual shops. It looked like a U, and you just kind of pulled it over. So everybody had like a thing. So huge Jeepers, whatever. That was a cheap shoe. And in my school, we called them Bobos. Whatever you call it, Daniel said he called them Zips. Anyways, that's where
that was the brand. They were called. There was a brand called Zips. That's what people wore in the early '80s, at least.
Well, that's what I was getting.
Daniel, how dorky were you in the audience?
I mean, I wasn't even my own friend. I was such a loser. So I mean,
but now, Daniel, hold on. We need to. Getting deeper with Daniel.
Getting deeper with Daniel.
Yeah. Going deeper with Daniel. Learning more. Being one. Is that so we are a member of a guy's tribe. Sounds pretty gay, I know, but it's not. And they went out. And Daniel had something happen. He met some elderly women. He learned something about something called a lemon. I don't know, Daniel. He started trying to tell me about it. I need to know more.
Well, it's just funny conversations you strike up with people that you don't know. It's the whole psychology of thing. You know, people will just kind of divulge, information to you. They don't know you and just tell you everything. Well, anyways, I'm just going to speed this up. I was at a gathering, a networking thing, and we were talking to a group of us. We're talking to a few women, and they were holding some underwear, and then they started talking about, well, we like to use the lemon during sex, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm very generic. I use my hand and I take a nap. I mean, so let's get into this. You said you use a lemon. Now, I know what a rabbit is because, obviously everybody, girls like rabbit. She goes, no, a lemon is when you place it on your clitoris and it sucks out the juices. It's like gives you an orgasm. And she was proceeding to tell us there's nothing like putting a lemon on your clitoris while you're getting banged in the ass. What? And I was like, whoa. I'm like, check, please. I need to get the hell out of here with this. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, whoa.
Never heard of such a thing.
This is apparently, women find this a popular.
Do we want to see what it looks like?
So all I know is
and
there you go.
10
stages of sucking.
There you go. And then now imagine somebody, either them fingering themselves in the backside or getting inappropriate.
I'm gonna help.
All I know is the more I do a podcast with these two, I realize how vanilla I am.
Hold on.
Really? I am vanilla as vanilla.
I want to help Daniel. I want to help Daniel out. So the lemon vibrator for women sucker clitoris, sucking and licking G-point massager is what he is talking about. It ranges in price.
Oh, I thought it was an actual
It's $18. No, it's $19.
It ranges in price from $55.99 to $165.99.
They sell it on Amazon for $19.
This is the original. Amazon's not selling the real toy. Cut the lemon sex toy. If you love lemons, then you must pick it up. It's modeled after a lemon. The sucking toy pleases women in function and in appearance, and it must be a have for your sex toy collection.
Oh, my.
10 suction speeds to explore.
Eddie, what are you saying?
No, I was going to say, damn.
Thanks
to
I
know you and me, know our shit. But since I've been watching this show with Eric and Daniel,
I'm telling you, they come up with shit.
Hold on.
I don't make this up. Somebody was explaining this to me.
I want to be married a long time. I want to please my wife. If 10 suction speeds to explore is what it needs to be,
lemon, dude.
I don't know.
And then you're supposed to drink it afterwards.
How poorly did Daniel explain that? I thought it was a real lemon.
No.
He didn't tell me it was like a lemon vibrator.
It's a lemon.
Did you not take that from his story? That it was I thought it was a lemon.
Sorry if I wasn't clear.
The lemon vibrator for women sucker, pleasure air vibration,
Anthony, I'm new to this
and massage
myself.
for thrilling sensation. Featuring the Oi Toys innovative patent pleasure air technology system, this lemon sex toy uses air pulses and sensual suction to stimulate and massage your sensitive.
And by the way, the
nerve
person
endings.
that told me this is like a teacher.
These thrilling,
Can you
seductive, non-contact, careless guide you effortlessly to sensitive orgasm at a push of a button.
Daniel, does that turn you
Guaranteed
on the way
discreet delivery.
The way Eric is reading
No.
about the does that turn
It's waterproof. It's waterproof.
It's got it's listen. People like to entertain themselves. If this
And
is
look
how-
at-
if this
I
is
do,
what
I
works
do
for
have a
them.
question for you, Daniel.
90-day money back.
What's that?
100% satisfaction guarantee. It's right here. Oh, wait. Look at the other ones. Here's a rose. Here's a pear. Look, this one looks like a ton.
And if you,
Come on.
and you know what?
It looks like a fucking
You
ton.
don't have to spend all the money. You can buy a used one for half the price.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at this one. This one's like a pocket. It's like a pocket one. You can carry it with you. Keychain licking and sucking vibrator for when you're on the run. unicorn-shaped bullet vibrator. This is a great company.
Wow.
Look how nice.
And this is brought to you
banana.
by Rose Toy Lemon Vibrator. It feels as good as it gets.
Look,
If
I
we're
want
looking
you,
for sponsors. Just
I
so
want you
know.
to understand that when we're coming up with the show topics, I'm looking at topical things, news. Now we didn't get to the news today. It's on there. We can do some news. I have some new imaging here we can try out here at the end. We can always edit it out, Jonathan, if you'd like, but I want to try it out. But Daniel sends me these things. These are my new things, so I put them in the list. I knew nothing about a lemon.
Me either.
Up to this point. I had to look it up, and now I'm reading it. But hey man, if it sucks that good,
Now you're interested.
You just got a
I
bug
still
on your
think
nose.
I do a
think
better
you just
job,
killed
by
it
the
on
way.
your nose.
yeah. Look,
Oh Jesus.
you know how I am with cockroaches.
Yeah. No shit. Eddie, what'd you have to say? What were you saying to Daniel?
Oh no, to Daniel, I was like, no, I was completely off the subject. I was just gonna say, how's it gonna feel when your kids graduate high school and they're gonna call you grandpa?
Oh.
Hey. Hopefully they learn a lot from me.
You're gonna be like 67, dude, when your kids graduate.
Oh, he's like,
So, breaking news brought to you by Daniel's Totally Products.
oh.
I like that.
For all your product needs, sexual, skin,
I like this.
health, Daniel Totally Products has it.
If
Now-
we don't look good, you don't look good.
Exactly.
That was
So,
great commercial.
Vidal Sassoon.
It's not a
Great
commercial. That's kind of behind us now. Should be our news desk. We are now sitting at the news desk. I've employed our friend Jonathan here to find some imaging to put behind us. I sent them some options, so feel free to show us how professional we look now here at our news desk. So some of the headlines I don't know if you saw was a bluefin fish sold for $3.2 million.
A what?
Do you know what a bluefish tuna is?
No.
It is what you get in the sushi.
A bluefin tuna.
Bluefin tuna. What did I call it? Bluefish? My bad.
Oh.
It's sold for
How big is this damn thing?
It's huge. It's $3.2 million is what it sold for. I think it was 500. I'll tell you right now. It was a 535-pound bluefin. It was bought at the Toyoso Market New Year's auction, where Sushi Zanami, owner of Kiyoshi Kimura, claimed it with the morning type in there.
Doesn't that go bad after a while?
Yeah,
Don't
like
you have
why-
to eat it like immediately?
That just tells you he owns a chain of sushi restaurants, so he buys it. But that's the sushi grade tuna. That's what it looks like when you're eating it. That's what it looks like before it comes to your table.
Okay.
That's the actual fish.
Amazing.
The bluefin. So it sold for $3.2 million.
Wow.
Now you know why it's so expensive.
Okay.
Also, I noticed that ChatGPT is now launching its own health. So now you can now they're making it so you can upload like health, like your sheets, like your blood work and things like that, and ChatGPT can help you with it.
Scary.
Okay.
I mean, it's not trying to get rid of doctors, but OpenAI launches ChatGPT Health to connect users' medical records to wellness apps. So
That makes sense, though, that they would be doing that. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that's where it's going. That's where we're going. That makes sense.
you're okay with
It just reminds me of war games. Do you want to play a game?
I won't
Just watching
lie. I do use AI. So like I go for regular blood tests. Now they do
Yeah,
give
we've
you
discussed this before.
They do give you a breakdown, a doctor's description of what your blood test is. But sometimes if I have questions, I'll just upload the entire blood test to ChatGPT, and then it just breaks it down. And then if I have questions, it goes, this means this, or this means that. I've used it for all kinds of medical things to give me some advice. But I mean, are we going to have a AI robot?
I'm
Doctor?
sure there might be. Not
In our lifetime,
in
I
our
think there'll
lifetime,
be some
maybe
sort of
no,
thing.
but maybe
Well, no. I
maybe our
think in the
grandkids.
next 10 years, you're going to be able to buy AI bots of some sort, AI being, AI computers, AI.
So it will be like a doctor at your house,
Well,
like
it will be something that looks like a person, I
Like a
don't know.
telehealth, like just a mirror.
or how about it will be just your bot in general, and he'll have all
Anthony,
that information.
How about
as
it's going to
well.
be something like
it'll
Alexa?
be both.
It's going to be like
Yeah.
an Alexa.
Yeah, I
okay.
can see
Well,
that.
you know, something already like that. Do you know what the beauty mirror is? Have you seen this, the beauty mirror? So do you guys go, do you know what the CES is? The Consumer Electronics Show. So it happens every year in Las Vegas. And I always watch the coolest things that are coming up. And this is not from this year. There's robots and things that are happening for this year's show. But like there's something called the beauty mirror. And it just keeps progressing. They talk about it in this year's CES as well, as where you can look into the mirror and based on your facial, the way your face looks, the color, all the different things it can read on your face, it can give you diagnoses. So eventually you're going to look into your mirror, and that mirror will be your doctor. It'll say, today you're healthy. You need to go see the doctor, or you have this ailment.
Oh my God.
It'll just know. You'll just wake up and you'll look in the mirror and it'll do like a body
You
check.
look like
on
shit.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Go to the doctor immediately. You
That
have
is
cancer.
Crazy.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't. That is weird. Well,
Not in our
I don't know,
lifetime, it's getting
my
there.
wife just got this sort of
The
thing
Whoop?
that
Did
Rob.
you get the Whoop?
The Whoop.
Yeah.
She just got
Does
the
she
Whoop.
like it? I was thinking about
She
getting
just
that.
started it, and
Let me know.
Our friend Rob is doing it, and he says it tells you everything.
Everything, yeah.
After a month, it diagnoses you and says you need to do this.
So does Rob highly recommend it? 'Cause Wendy wants to get one for me for my birthday.
that's
What is
how-
it?
yes.
More than a Samsung
Yeah,
one?
you wear it around your
You
wrist.
wear it around your wrist.
You got to
and
pay
it
monthly for the service,
and it
right?
takes,
It's like $10 a
and
month.
she bought it yesterday, and she's got it. She just started it today. Rob sold
What
her
color
on
did
it.
she get?
Black. And well, no, I'll be able to tell you more in the
Yeah,
future.
no, that's awesome. Yeah, let her- I
but
wanna know.
she's loving it, and she loves the idea of it. My wife likes all that.
I
like
wear
you,
the
she's
ring.
similar to you.
I wear the ring, and the ring kind of gives me some basic like sleep and blood and the oxygen thing. I mean, it's really basic. I mean, I guess I'd have to wear it and find out if all that information is something I care. I do. I'm so into the health journey and being and the longevity piece that I guess having some Whoop would be a good idea. The only other thing in the
Another
news,
thing to track you.
yeah, of course, that's
another
fine.
track. That's what I
let them look. If you know what I want, tell me. If I'm okay with it.
It's like you're about to jerk off. What are you doing, Daniel?
Look, if the porn's going to know what I want, right? Look, if the porn's going to know what I want before I want it, just turn it on. There it is. Okay, it's less searching for me. Fantastic. Boom, boom, done. I'm out. Okay, next, I'm with my life. And Warren Buffett is stepping down.
Oh yeah.
So
I've been saying that for 10 years.
I think he's finally going to do it.
Okay. Listen, he's had a phenomenal career.
I was reading about him about like where he started at a very young age.
Yeah.
Like he was doing stuff at a very young age, and then he bought an insurance company. Instead of buying insurance stuff, he bought Berkshire Hathaway, and then instead of doing insurance with it, he went and started buying other things. His story is really interesting.
He's an interesting. Listen, the guy's a genius.
Didn't you meet him at a wedding?
My cousin knows him very well. One of my cousins.
You didn't have to say that. I just asked if you met him at a wedding.
West and that little house and stuff.
Yeah, he still lives in that little house in
drives his
Nebraska.
old car.
Still drives his old car. Still goes to McDonald's every day. He's that's sort of his thing. You know what I mean? Like aura.
Now, at the beginning of the show, I made light of a very serious situation that happened in Minnesota, and this is I just want to say on this. I feel like I'm kind of torn in a couple of ways because I look at it as a grandson of my mom's parents that were Holocaust survivors, and a lot of what you see with ICE is kind of familiar to the Gestapo-ish going into places. At the same time, I kind of see what he's trying to do, but it's hard to wrap my head around it. But the other thing I have a hard time wrapping my head around is people who want to interfere and putting themselves in harm's way. That does not mean they should be dead. And this is where I struggle because here is a person that felt so strongly about what ICE was doing and what it was doing to her community and the people that she loves that she wanted to get involved.
I don't think she was there for that.
She was. She's been.
If you watch the video, she wasn't.
She's.
You can't even understand if you watch the video.
Which one? Did you see the video from the cops' point of view?
Well,
you see, she's like, "Look at we'll be here all week."
But she's at. That's first of all, that's her girlfriend being the more active one. But she was there. Her wife or her girlfriend. But we don't even know yet if she was really there because they asked her sort of.
She's a member of a group.
They said but no, don't. That's all.
Hold on. Anyway, so let me finish.
Let
me finish what I'm saying. My point is that if you feel that strongly about something, and the freedom of speech is something you have in this country, but where I struggle is that even if she wasn't there for that, she inserted herself in a situation that was dangerous. Now, just because she was in a dangerous situation doesn't mean the cop should or ICE agent should have shot her. He could have easily just let her drive away. They had the license plate number was obvious. She even says, "Here it is. We don't change our license plate." They could have let her go, and they could have fucked with her and arrested her later instead of ending her life. But I think what's going to happen here is this is all going to trigger something different. I think there's a lot of support around what's happening with ICE and I feel like the people that were supporting Trump are kind of leaning the other direction now because they're seeing some of these things, me being one of them. I voted for Trump. I was looking for change. I do like some of the things that he's doing, but when you start seeing things like this with my history as having grandparents as Holocaust survivors, it's hard to support it. It's hard to say, yes, that's what I want. But at the same time, I do want our country to be better. I want America to be great again. I do believe in that. I'm not a MAGA person, but I mean, what's happening in our country is just so fucked up. I can't even explain it. Is it Trump's fault or just something that's been coming?
Right. I mean, if you look at the scenario of the car, I mean, I spoke to Anthony and Eric about it. I mean, she was moving back. Look, was he at fault for doing it?
She was moving forward when he shot Daniel, not backwards.
First of all, I saw her moving back, and then he shot her twice.
She moved back and then turned the wheel and moved forward.
Okay. Well,
that's why she drove straight into the car.
I thought he should have shot her tires.
Sorry, what, Eddie?
She turned the wheel to the right, and he was on the side of the car.
Correct.
and then he had his phone, but then he grabbed his gun.
Yes.
And then he shot her.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, she was pushing him
That's
forward
fucked
with the
up.
car. She was pushing him forward with the car. He could have easily just moved out of the way. I agree.
Without getting
hurt.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to not get into the politics of it because it is political by ICE just being there, non showing their face. But the point of the matter is, regardless of what happened there, and obviously, it's very hard to have a moral, ethical investigation when the president, the attorney general they've already come out and made it like it was all her fault. And if you watch the video, it could be interpreted.
What the vice president said?
Oh, all of them said. They've all within minutes came out. So now how is the FBI really going to investigate the matter when the president said it's all me, it's all nothing, it was all her, when the attorney general, I'm just saying that.
Well, she put herself in harm's way. That's
but
where
the
I struggle
point
with.
is, ICE being there without having local support. If you're reading,
they're federal agents.
But they're not reading. No, don't.
They are federal agents.
Don't be Mr. Lawyer right now.
I'm not, but they
are.
are.
They should be. If you watch any, or listen to any people that are in law enforcement, usually when the federal agents come into your city, they're working with local law enforcement.
Okay, well,
they're not doing that right now.
Hold on. Once again, everything I'm saying, whether they follow the guidelines or not, they're there under the president's order, under a federal whatever. Hold on, let me finish. And these people were interfering with it.
Again, you're making up that story that she's interfering.
I'm not. She did.
I watched the tape.
No.
I didn't see her.
Hold on, let Eddie. Hold on, Eddie. What are you saying?
Eric said it himself. They're there by the president's.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. But you know what happens when that happens?
Yeah, it creates chaos.
They're above the law.
Yeah, it creates
and
chaos.
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
This is what I was saying.
Right,
I struggle with that as someone who watched this happen to my relatives in Germany and go to concentration camps. It started looking very similar. So I'm not disagreeing with any of that. What I'm saying is, yes, if the president doesn't send ICE to Minnesota, this woman's still alive and she's not interfering.
Or send ICE to Minnesota and work with local law enforcement and what you're doing. Where are you going? Why are you going to this neighborhood? There needs to be correlation. It's very simple. This is very Gestapo-ish and it's scary. Take away the politics of it. I'm not into the politics. I don't even want to get into politics. It just seems wrong in America.
We are saying the same thing.
And I think, like you said, a lot of people that were supporters, I even was a supporter to some degree. If you want to get technical, of anything I supported him with, it's immigration. It was immigration to some degree, but he's taken it like he does with everything to another level. Yeah. And that's the problem.
And I think what Eric said to me privately was he should have let her go. He has her license plate, and then you arrest her. Or you go to the house, you knock on the door, and you deal with them in a private
I don't even think they would have had anything to arrest her for legally.
But it doesn't matter. But this is the same thing that happens when, had she just gotten out of the car, she wouldn't have been dead either.
But let me tell you, some people are scared.
Okay,
I understand
people are
that.
scared.
That's why I said she should have.
They're scared.
Hold on.
Hold on.
But this is why I said they should have just let her go.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with that. If someone is scared and they're driving away and they're not causing harm, you could tell when she was kind of jovial, kind of joking around with them. She wasn't angry at all. Yeah. She was like, "Ha ha, big boy, go have some lunch." Even the woman in the car, she was like, it wasn't like she was reaching for a weapon or anything. She was obviously driving away.
But again, devil's advocate, she put herself in a position.
Hold on.
That's what I struggle with.
Eddie.
Hold on. So when she got shot, the car went down the street, crashed another car.
Yeah.
Right? And there was one of the neighbors that was there, supposedly was a medic.
Yeah.
They did not allow
that person to go there. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's all. This is part of the things that I'm saying.
What the fuck, dude?
This is the whole thing. Now, Anthony, I'm sorry if this isn't true, but what I've read recently is that she's part. I kind of have to look it up the name. There's a name of an organization she was part of, and they had been at multiple ICE raids during the day. I don't know how true any of this is.
Probably
so don't quote me.
Without even looking, I can tell you that comes from far-right media bullshit.
They said, even the woman that was filming, the girlfriend, the wife, she's like, "We don't change our license plate. We'll be here all week." She was taunting them. "We're going to be here. We're not going anywhere." They were there specifically to interfere. And this is where I struggle with, because even police who have shot people for not getting out of their car, it's kind of the same thing. Why are you shooting this person for a traffic violation?
And I'll make the argument, if we go to the African-American aspect of that, which we know there's a difference between just, if you look at the crime over the last 30 years, there are more stops for African-Americans than there are for whites. And let me tell you, African-Americans in certain communities or Hispanics do not trust the policeman that is just pulling them over for any reason.
I agree, they shouldn't be shot.
So I'm not saying, I agree with you. Theoretically, as a white person, I could say, and I'm going to use this, I could say, yes, Yes, you should get out of the car.
She was
That's
flippant.
what you and I would do.
She was flippant.
Okay, but they weren't showing their face. She had no reason to be
I
touched or
don't
turned over.
Look, this is where me and you were agreeing.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been shot. Yes, she was interfering, but this is where we'll let her go. We'll catch up with her down the road.
I agree with you. Listen, I think if he's going to do this major out thing that he's doing with ICE, and he's only doing it to Democratic cities, if you haven't noticed, but that's another whole point. But with that said, if he's going to do this, correlate with the local department and let them know the neighborhoods you're going into so that you could, because the local law enforcement knows best their areas than the federals do, right? So work with local law enforcement. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. But the problem is it's all secretive. It's all Gestapo-like.
Anthony, there's been ICE raids in Florida and Georgia as well.
Daniel, they've gone predominantly to their major ICE raids have been to Democratic cities. Don't make it up. It's facts are facts. They've gone to the most Republican area they've gone to is that one they did in North Carolina where they did the serious ICE raids, and that one Democratic city, though. It was in North Carolina, that's Republican. The fact is he's targeting, no doubt, Democratic cities for the most part.
He's targeting sanctuary cities.
Yeah, but that's crazy because they're everywhere, and they're not just in sanctuary cities. If you're going after immigrants, illegal immigrants, go after wherever they are. They're not just in sanctuary cities, okay? So that's the political aspect of it.
Look, but at the end of the day,
work with local law enforcement, work with them. It will help out the situation.
Unfortunately, it takes a bad news thing for people to make change. Obviously, this might help make change.
It's going to
maybe ICE will work differently.
At the end of the day,
only stem you to make it more political.
At the end of the day, I think this is
unfortunate. Still dead, Daniel.
Yeah, she's dead.
It's terrible.
This is going to create.
We're a reactionary society.
Look what George Floyd did. Now, I mean, with that, I think this has that type of power to get for people to get behind because
this
they're
is tired.
Pick up steam. So we're gonna see, but I don't want to end the show on such a it's a really effed up political topic, and I only brought it up because how do you not have thoughts and feelings about something like this? Whether you're on one side of the fence or the other, it's messed up, and I don't know how you could. I see some of these comments on their threads where you have some people like, oh my God, poor lady, and some other people like, this fucking bitch deserved it. It's crazy. It's on both sides. Now, you don't see too many people happy that someone died. I don't think you see a lot of that, but you see a lot of people just like, why didn't she just get out of the car? Why didn't, it's kind of the stuff we're having now. So it's really interesting how it's polarized the company. So the last thing we're going to end up with here is what's annoying me this week. And what it is I watch TV. And if you watch TV, you get these pharmaceutical commercials. Have you seen them? Like with the amount of possible side effects, right? They're so diabolical. It's crazy. Like if you don't take this if you're allergic to it, don't take it. So I'm watching this. Actually, Daniel brought it to my attention, and maybe you've even heard of Jardians. Take one daily Jardians, and it might cause infection around the anus that could be fatal. And I'm like telling Daniel's texting me this. I'm like, they don't say that. Come on, we have to have it on the show. He's like, no. He's like, they say it, bro. Then we went and found it, and let's enjoy it.
Diabetes and known heart disease. Jardians can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardians.
So ask him.
The little pill with a big story to tell.
That's crazy.
Can't wait to take it.
You should ask Daniel about that. He probably knows
loss of limb. I mean, seriously, loss of limb. It's funny because back in the day, the SNL used to have this skit called Happy Fun Ball. This has got to be back maybe the early 90s, and it was just like when is it? Let's see. I'm going to play it for you.
It's happy. It's fun. It's Happy Fun Ball.
Yes, it's Happy Fun Ball, the toy sensation that's sweeping the nation. Only $14.95 at participating stores. Get one today.
Warning. Pregnant women, the elderly, and children under 10 should avoid prolonged exposure to Happy Fun Ball. Caution. Happy Fun Ball may suddenly accelerate to dangerous speeds. Happy Fun Ball contains a liquid core, which, if exposed due to rupture, should not be touched, inhaled, or looked at. Do not use Happy Fun Ball on concrete. Discontinue use of Happy Fun Ball if any of the following occurs: itching, vertigo, dizziness, tingling in extremities, loss of balance or coordination.
It sounds very similar to Jardians.
Temporary blindness, profuse sweating, or heart palpitations. If Happy
God
Fun Ball
damn,
begins to
I'm
smoke,
not buying
get away
that.
immediately, seek shelter, and cover head. Happy Fun Ball may stick to certain types of skin. When not in use, Happy Fun Ball should be returned to its special container and kept under refrigeration. Failure to do so relieves the makers of Happy Fun Ball, Wacky Products Incorporated, and its parent company, Global Chemical Unlimited, of any and all liability. Ingredients of Happy Fun Ball include an unknown glowing substance which fell to Earth, presumably from outer space. Happy Fun Ball has been shipped to our troops in Saudi Arabia and is also being dropped by our warplanes on Iraq. Do not taunt Happy Fun Ball.
Do not taunt it.
Happy Fun Ball comes with a lifetime guarantee.
Happy Fun Ball. Accept no substitutes.
So all the medical commercials. So I've always used to make fun of Happy Fun Ball because how do you not remember Happy Fun Ball?
Yeah.
But all those commercials remind me of that. And why would you? Jardian seems worse than the actual illness.
Exactly.
What is it? What is it fixing?
I don't know. But listen, my wife is a pharmaceutical rep, so we do believe in the pharmaceutical industry to some degree.
You're the only one.
Right. But listen, my annoyance of the week is fans.
Me chins.
Fans.
Sorry about the
sorry,
hold on a
no
second.
problem. Fans that look. I'm just not this type of fan. Fans that look at you like when I got out of the airport and there was Mississippi fans, they looked at me like I was the most disgusting individual on earth.
They'd be right.
No, but why? Like, I don't look at go enjoy your team. Like, they looked at me like I was an evil person.
Well, why
just
don't you
because
be
I
on
was
the
wearing-
other end of it, Anthony? If you were losing and you're seeing all these fans.
No, I don't mean it during the game. I'm just mean even
I'm
pre-game.
saying afterwards.
I'm just saying Mississippi fans and other places I go, when the other fans of the other team look at you like you're locusts or something. I mean, listen, I'm just coming to watch a football game. Hopefully my team wins, please God. I'll be very upset if we don't. But with that said, like I respect the other fans. They traveled there. I traveled there.
Have you ever seen The Crying Game?
Yeah, am I that person?
You're going to be,
God,
if the Hurricanes lose, Anthony's going to be the guy in the tub with the shower crying. Just like, the shower coming down. I'm like, I just can't believe it. You know, that's going to be Anthony.
Eddie, do you have any annoyances of the week? What is something that's annoyed you this week?
I absolutely do.
Okay, tell me about it.
It's all these fucking fans that talk shit about the Hurricanes that we're not gonna win.
Yeah.
And now we got the Indiana fans talking bullshit.
Yeah.
So you know what? It's okay. Let's go. We're gonna freaking tear them up.
You know what annoys Jonathan?
What?
It's all the damn editing he's going to have to do for 2 hours worth of work.
By the way, I know you said Eddie is our biggest fan.
Heavy editing.
No. He doesn't hold a candle to Jonathan. He has seen more of our show than anybody.
Oh, Daniel, what's your annoyance
More.
of the week? Any
More.
just finish off the show? What last annoyance?
I'm going to
of the
say, and I've told Eric this, the rich making money, trying to be richer. I am so sick of it.
Getting deeper
this story,
with Daniel.
Yeah, no, but the story. I
the
agree
Drake,
with him
the
on
Drake
this.
case, kind of, the Rico Drake civil case is just a perfect example of a multimillionaire trying to find ways to make more money and screw the small
was
person.
interesting.
Now I know. Now again, it was my misunderstanding. I thought it was more of a criminal case. It's a civil case.
Well, no,
but
I think
it's somebody trying to
Rico is
make
criminal.
rich people that already have all the money in the world, multi-millions of dollars.
I think Drake's a
have
billionaire.
to find a way, or billionaire, have to find ways to make more money and screw the small person and take advantage.
Tell them what happened here. Like, give the just that Eric explained to us.
I think Eric explained. I mean, it was a casino app, and they built some sort of casino app where they're trying to make money, and
they did make money with it.
And people are,
Here,
the end user has to.
Let me help
go ahead,
Daniel.
explain
Drake
this.
and American online live streamer Aiden Ross have been accused in a U.S. civil case of using online casino money to pay for automated streams in a bid to artificially inflate the singer's royalties and popularity on music streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple. No one has been charged criminally with regard to allegations in the lawsuit. Global eCasino Stake has dismissed this claim as nonsense and said it was not concerned about the lawsuit. 2 women in the U.S. state Virginia have filed a class action seeking $5 million from eCasinoStake.com. The celebrities and another Australian internet personality for alleged breach of racketeering, influence, and corruption organization ends the RICO and consumer protection laws.
Okay, so let's first of all say if this is in fact true, just the premise remains the same though. If it's true, I agree with Daniel. It's like, how much is enough is enough?
How do you prove that?
It's much like it's much like the
NBA
NBA point shaving. I mean, it's like you're trying to make a few extra bucks. These guys, it's not rich enough.
These guys were already filthy rich. I agree with you. Like, why did Rozier?
I'm annoyed.
And what's his name? The coach of. Why did he have to get involved? I mean, these guys are filthy rich guys.
Chauncey Billups.
Look, what happens with these guys, and this part you don't understand, is that they meet these guys and they get into debt with them. and now they have to get out of debt. So some of the smaller players like Michael
with
Porter Jr.'s brother,
Yeah.
was it Javante Porter? How he got? I mean, think about it. He wasn't making as much as his brother, so he gets in the deep with the mob.
That's this one. But what about what Daniel's saying in the bigger
Because you
scheme?
get
if
hooked.
Drake is true.
They
if
get
Drake
your.
is
Oh,
true,
I don't think that's true. But with the basketball,
it's got to be some
but
truth.
you would see way more people talking about it. To get your hooks, when you get your hooks in an NBA player as a mob, and you start to infiltrate their way, and they get their hooks. That's what happens.
Yeah, I get
Okay, but they
I've
have
seen
to be
enough movies.
smarter than that, though.
Yeah,
you would
They
think
have
so.
to be smarter than that. Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. I agree.
Freaking
He's worth
multi-millionaire.
millions. Yeah, he's millions
Why
and
the fuck
millions.
do you get involved in
I have
shit
no
like
idea.
I agree with
It's
you.
got to be like a high.
Well, he's got,
that he gets
or
from
maybe
it.
maybe he's got a gambling habit, and he got in with the.
That's what I'm saying. He started owing these people lots of money.
He started owing these people lots of money.
He
and
got
this
in
was
with the
his-
New York Mafia,
This was
so
his
that's-
way to reimburse them.
Look, the people who only know the answer to this are the people that are involved. I mean, to be able to be involved in sports gambling like that is for either because you're addicted or because you owe somebody something.
Yeah, it's true.
Because why? What does he had to gain other than the high from doing this to people?
Yeah, it's true.
So
yeah.
Look, this has been the longest show we've ever done. It's been you-centric, meaning you stuck around and watched this entire show, and the you are going to win the national championship on Monday.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby!
And we are going to be here with confetti.
Eddie, we love you. Thank you so much.
We are going to throw confetti. And to Brown and Eddie for joining us. I think we should do more group shows where we have friends come on and we reminisce about the good old days. I think that's a lot of fun. Doesn't really talk about the you per se. But I think this was just kind of a good idea. We like to hear from you. Did you like us talking with our friends and hanging out? We can do some more hangouts with our friends. We'd love to do it. We love to talk, and I think you might find some of our friends very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And some crazy things have happened in our lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
Want to say one thing before you end the show. I love you guys.
Thank you, Eddie.
Love you, Anthony, Eric. So happy for your surgery and everything. You're doing good.
How about Jolly Green White Boy?
My Jolly Green White Boy, you know I love you, you tall, monkey-looking motherfucker.
Whoa there, Tiger.
But, hey, I want to say one thing. My nephew, Christopher, the one that you've mentioned a bunch of times, you always forget his name.
Okay.
He's the one who watches. He listens in his truck.
He listens in his truck.
Christopher.
He listens in his truck.
He like every show he watches. He's
We
like
love
your
him.
#1 fan.
Christopher,
So-
thank you again for
We're gonna,
listening
you know what?
to
You
our show.
tell
Can
Christopher,
you hold on?
We're going to send him merch.
Hold on. No.
in the next couple weeks.
We're going to give him a task. Christopher, you need to submit a story.
Okay.
If you submit a story, we know you watch this episode and you're listening. I don't care what it is. Think about something fun. You watch our show, you know what we're all about. I want to hear a
I want
story
to hear
from
his
you.
stories while he's driving on the road.
There's got to be
find that
plenty of things
interesting.
that you have seen. We want to hear. We want to talk about. Maybe we'll have you on. He's more than happy to have you on the show and give you some swag. So I'm calling you out. buddy. You're our biggest
Yes,
fan.
I like it. I
Chris,
like it.
You're our biggest fan. Show it. And you know what? And tell everybody about it as well.
And
tell your friends.
And Eddie, we do. I want to thank you.
Subscribe,
I want to thank you
follow
for
us.
coming on as well. I love you, and I'm excited for you this week. I know that each day is going to be it's going to take 58 hours for each 24 hours. That's what it's going to feel like, but. It's going to be amazing next week, my friend. It's going to be something we'll never forget.
Thank you guys for having me on the show.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. We
Jonathan,
love
thank
Eddie.
you for producing and doing your editing, whatever. Thank you guys. I
The
love you guys.
golden god.
We love you,
Poor
brother.
Jonathan.
Poor Jonathan.
The hair, the mustache.
Jonathan needs
the
payment this
stash.
week. I forgot that we got to send
You
Jonathan
guys should
payment.
pay him.
I discussed with
We don't
Jonathan.
talk about this on the show.
Okay, we talk about it on the show. We love our Jonathan.
We limit these things.
Anyways, everybody like, subscribe, follow. Please submit stories in the comment section down below. Please click us there. Please click us on YouTube. Click us on Facebook. Click us on Apple. Click us on Spotify. Go and click all the things for us. Help us out. We need your support. Without your support, we can't continue to bring in these things because we got to pay Jonathan.
Yes.
We don't make any money with this. How are we going to pay Jonathan? God damn, we're going to have to fire him and our show's going to fucking suck. All right, so please help us pay Jonathan. I'm
That's the
begging
name
you.
of the show. Help us
I'm
play
begging
Jonathan.
you. We're going to hold a charity feature, and it's going to be called Let's Save Jonathan because we don't want to fire him.
Okay.
So
I like
please.
it. A GoFundMe page to save Jonathan.
We love you guys.
That would actually be an interesting thing. A GoFundMe.
I bet
page.
you we would do very well.
Yeah. Anyways,
at least our
GoFund-
friends and family would.
Yeah,
give.
it'd be nice. Help us help you.
Help us.
Help us help you.
We love you all.
Oh,
and what?
And I got to say, we hit the 15,000 follower mark. We're going to do something special on the 20,000.
That was on Facebook. We've
that's
got
not-
Facebook pretty
we're
good.
getting there.
We got to get on other like Eric
And we're gonna
says.
do
We
something
need the other
special when we
areas.
get
Look, we
to the
want to tickle your
20,000.
fancy, so I beg you. Help us not fire Jonathan.
Okay, there
this
you
is
go.
it. Yeah,
There
this
you
is
go.
it.
There you go.
We need your help.
You guys had me on the show today, so it's probably going to
For
go
just
through
20
It's gonna go through the roof.
For
There
just
you go.
20 cents a day, you can save a
You
Canadian.
can feed a Canadian.
You can save a Canadian. That's it. It's just for just 20 cents a day. You know, we need some sad pictures of Jonathan. Jonathan, can you just take some sad pictures of you to put behind you? For just 20 cents a day, you can save. You can save Jonathan. Help Jonathan keep his job. Keep him out of the home.
Okay.
Right? Keep him out.
Look at Jonathan with all the fruit flies all over his face and eyes. Oh, Jonathan.
Anyways, we love you all. Thank you so much for
We
tuning
love
in.
you
See you
guys.
next week. Peace.
Let's go Canes, baby.
Go Canes. Go Canes.
You silly, silly boy.